Hi guys, it's Future Creations Studio here, and I wanted to do a video talking about the condition I have to live with and what effects it has to go through every single day. I wanted to do this video talking about my condition that I live with as a part of an inspiration, an awareness of what it's like, and I live with this condition called left hemihypertrophy, which means on everybody's terms, my whole left side, from this side all the way down, is bigger than my right by 3 centimeters. So you're probably thinking, that can't be right. Believe me, it is. And I have to live and breathe it every single day. There's days where I'm having good days, and there's days where I'm having bad days, and there's days where it's been really bad. And the bad days of it all is I fall over, I trip up in so many ways. It's a horrible feeling as a grown adult falling over because of losing balance, and I can't. Some people understand what it's like, and it's hard to even get the understanding it myself. So sometimes I have to walk with a shoe raise on the outside of my shoe, and there's people that know that it looks like a 90s platform. I always say it's like a 90s platform, and this one is a very different version to how I would normally have it, which is a good thing because now I get to see what different versions are like. And this one was one of my moments that I wanted to do with it. I love this condition, but I also hate it. And the reason why I love it is because I'm able to be me. It's who I am. It's never going to change that. I'm never not going to experience what it's like to live with this condition. For 30 odd years, I've had this condition. I've lived and breathed this condition. But on the flip side of it all, it's a horrible feeling when people look at you and see that you're a different person. You're not a normal person, and you're not who you want to be. Like, you're not a typical, like, blonde head, thin girl. You're a 31-year-old, natural hair colour. Like, this is who I am. I'm a tomboy. I dress manly because it's who I am. It's who I want to be, and this what you see now is who I am. I'm not a typical girly girl. I don't dress feminine. I don't look right in feminine, but that's my choice. Nobody else is. That's mine. And this condition, it's hard to explain to people how to approach it. And there's not many people that understand it. Not many people understand it from an outside perspective. To people generally around me go, well, how, why, what, you know what I mean? All these different questions that people ask. I don't even know myself, and I live with it. But I try to help people as much as possible, and this condition is something that I've had so many doubts and questions and bullies. I've had a lot of bullying at school when I was there, and it was hard because people, instead of wanting to speak and ask me questions regarding my condition and supporting me with it, I had a lot of arguments and bullying and self-doubt myself, and it's this is who I am. This I'm not gonna filter it. I'm not gonna change that because that's changing who I am, and I am a person that's a non-disabled person. I am not normal. I am abnormal to my ability, to my specialties, to my lifestyle. I try my best to not listen to people's judgments and people's comments and stuff like that, but I have to deal with it because people don't know me in the word of sitting there and actually asking me the questions and asking me about my look, why I want to be this style, this what my condition is, and just because it's a rare condition, and that's the thing that people don't realise is the fact that I'm not ADHD, I'm not dyslexic, and I'm not these typical labels that people have. I have a condition that's a rare condition. So um, instead of me going, yeah, I'm dyslexic and this that and the other, I have a rare condition that I want to talk to people about. I want to embrace it, and people don't. People look at me even. I'm not gonna lie about it. Like in the relationship side to in general, it's hard because people look at me and go, "Oh, this is what you look like." And if I said like I'm going on a date with someone, instead of me keeping my personal life secret, I have to embrace it out on the first date or in general and say, this is who I am, this is how I have to be, because if not, when it comes to like future sides, when they see a bit more of me and have who I am, it's questionable. And I don't want it to be questionable. I want it to be, this is who I am. Like, I would never judge another person. I struggled at school. I really did struggle at school, like most people would. I struggled with how people approach it, how I was on my own 90% of the time. I had a few people around me, yes, but it wasn't as strongly as I wanted it to be, and that was hard. Everybody was walking around with groups and groups and groups of people, and I didn't. I only had like a handful of people, and now like with uni, and I had again a handful of people, and then now I had nobody, and now I've got someone in my life that's been the biggest part of me, and she's embraced my condition and she's helped me, and I've helped her with her needs and stuff like that, her medical side, and we help each other so much, and that's what people need to understand. It's about embracing, not judging, not commenting. It's about embracing it. So I'm asking you as nicely as possible to please understand that it's not all about what people want. It's about fair and judgment of the nicer version, not nasty commenting. So please please like and subscribe. And I am doing all these videos because this is my barrier. This is the one thing I struggle with is the voice. I know my voice don't sound great on camera, but I don't care. But I want you to understand that I am doing this so that people around me, so that people who watch these videos can see that I'm just a normal person as best as possible, but I'm a normal person. I try my best to be you, to be like everybody else. So tell me what's your conditions. So please like, please subscribe, and just keep that notification on, and there'll be more videos coming up.